Hello, welcome to part 2 of Canada's most significant battles. Today we will be looking at battles that took place during World War I.
On the morning of August 19th, 1942, more than 200 Allied ships closed in on the coast of Dieppe. The Royal Air Force and British warships attacked the shore. 6,000 troops advanced to the breaches, 80% of them being Canadian troops. The enemy had the high ground and could see all of the troops and fired at them. On one of the beaches, the troops had to cross a river on one bridge, which the Germans defended. The remaining troops were ordered to be evacuated. This battle was one of the hardest battles Canada took part in. Although they failed to achieve their objectives, the armies fought harder than they ever had. The lessons learned from this battle were implemented in successful future assaults. The Battle of Ortona started on December 20th, 1943 and ended on December 28th. The Allied forces, including Canada, invaded Italy. The continuous advancing had hindered against the German resistance. British 8th Army's Major General Bernard Montgomery decided to advance to the Adriatic coast. He envisioned taking over Italy's capital before Christmas. Canada had finally secured a bridgehead and tried to advance to Ortona, but did not apprehend German troops to defend it. Finally, the Allied forces managed to outflank the gully, which was deep and narrow and protected the Germans from artillery fire. They advanced to Ortona, but were confronted with Germans defending the streets with explosives and landmines. They used mouse-holing tactics to advance and kept exchanging fire and grenades. On December 28th, the Edmonton Patrol found out that the enemy forces pulled out, surrendering Ortona to the Canadians. On June 6, 1944, Allied forces landed on various beaches of Normandy, France. More than 5,000 vessels and 1,200 airplanes were present. The Battle of Normandy, codenamed Operation Overlord, but better known today as D-Day. After Nazi Germany took control over France, they then moved on to Russia, which made Russia join the Allied forces. This is also when the United States joined the war effort. The US, British, and Canadian forces simultaneously landed on 5 different breaches on Normandy, France. 156,000 Allied troops successfully landed on the beaches. Canada, along with all of the Allied forces, successfully took over France. On April 30th, 1945, Adolf Hitler was aware of the inevitable downfall of his army and country and committed suicide. Germany signed its surrender on May 7, 1945, marking the end of World War II. This is the most significant battle that Canada has taken part in. This battle correctly displays the might of the Allied forces. D-Day was also a turning point in the war that pushed Nazi Germany back out of France, leading up to the downfall of Hitler. Had this attack not occurred, Hitler would have continued his reign and took over Russia. This was the final push that Allied forces needed to take to win the war, and they were successful.